and share this video. Leave comments down below. And you can see what the theme title for today is: stop making excuses and let's go get that money. You know, we have a lot of people out here constantly complaining on how we don't like how the way things are. We're still trying to find a way to adapt and to make things better for our circumstances in life. You know, so I will be discussing a few things as I get down with my ride along today. I'll probably be riding shotgun or solo. We'll see before the day is over with. See how it goes. Good morning, Behemoth Monkey Man. Glad to see you checking in once again. And I hope everything was well for you and all the viewers that are out here today. Those are my stats for this month. Good morning, Hot Facts. How's it going, brother? Yeah, I could have did that go live together thing. That's a new thing YouTube got now, where you can get with another content creator, man, and both of you can go live together. And I probably should have tried it this morning, since I see that I'm able to do it. But yeah, we out here, man, trying to. What's up, Carbon? How's it going this morning? And everything. Glad to see you as well. All right, Angela James, how you going today? How you doing today? You and brother Jeremy. I hope that the day be more prosperous for you than the last few days. You know, so we got to stop making excuses. We got to go out here and get it. You know, I found something out yesterday during the ice storm that we had, and I will show a little bit of what it looked like. I hope that's not too much glare for you. But as you can see, very nice. It's been a while. How's everything going? He said he done with Doordash. I understand. Back at what I'm saying again. A lot of people, you know, misunderstanding how to use these features and programs so they can maximize their earnings today. Yeah, brother, it does look better. You're going to probably see down in this area last night, it was tree limbs falling everywhere, trees falling, power lines disconnecting, power's out in certain areas. So I just wanted you to see the view of the icicles on the tree limbs and all that as we do our grind. And probably within the next 3 to 4 hours, you won't see it because the sun gonna melt all this stuff down. I know drivers are glad to get back out here doing Doordash. Yes, it does. It is a beautiful sight. You know, at night, if I had got out here a little darker, it would have even looked beautiful as well. As you know, the car lights, you know, hitting the icicles and all of that. So we just thankful that it wasn't worse than what it was. I got to commend Doordash for what they did for making sure that drivers were safe and there was no fatalities or nothing like that. They made a good decision on, okay, we're going to shut the operation down, you know, because we had our drivers in mind. So I went ahead and did a report to let everybody know in the Mid-South area, and also viewers around the United States and around the world can see what goes on here in the Mid-South, as we do also have winter here. Now, what I have discovered, which is the truth, is we complain about these gig apps. We complain about Doordash. We complain about Doordash more than the others. You know, we complain about Doordash. We rant and rave about Doordash. We talk about how they try to manipulate us drivers and all of that. And I can understand where a lot of drivers coming from about that. Yes, I can understand and appreciate that. Hot Facts for letting everybody know to hit the like button, share, and those that's the first time viewers to subscribe to the channel. lot of us drivers, more than we're willing to admit, that we are dependent on that Doordash app. Even multi-apples depends on that Doordash app. Well, what are you talking about, D-Rail? I'm back at Papa John's. Bartlett, my friends, is a manager. I depend for the rush on. I understand, Bernard. I understand, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna look down on you, brother, if you gotta go back to a W-2, part-time, full-time, just found a better opportunity than the gig apps, man. You know, you're the only one putting food on the table. You're the only one paying your bills, nobody else doing it, no other drivers doing it. So, man, I commend you on that, and I salute you for that decision that you found a way that I gotta adapt to what's going on with these gig apps. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, brother. Nobody gonna look down on you. You know, it's a decision you have to make, and that's a decision you stand by and you can live with. That's what it's about. You know, the topic today not gonna be too inviting or popular, or it may be drivers that not gonna like what I'm gonna say, but it's gonna be the truth though. You know, a lot of drivers, whether they admit it or not, depend on Doordash. I discovered that during the ice storm. I discovered it, and especially drivers that didn't have number one app. They was hurt the most. Now, drivers like myself that multi-app, we could have went on other platforms. But I was like, I done heard the term being used so often, thirsty drivers, and always be referred to top dashers receiving these lowball offers that other drivers actually dump or pitch out there for top dashers to get. This is just the truth, ladies and gentlemen. Doordash not going to send you 100 lowball offers in a row. Come on, use your common sense. You know, they sent the other drivers first. You know, they decide, well, we don't want it. It's not profitable for us. That's dumping the order. We all do that. We all do that because we want to accept the best offers that can maximize our earnings. 4 and 5.5 miles and 1 mile, you know, are profitable. You know, but you got these thirsty drivers that try to rag on top dash for receiving them type of orders. Sometimes you may fall into a situation where you may get a $4.50 order and it's heading in the direction that you want to go anyway. You go ahead and pick it up, knowing that it's going to be booming in that area when you get there. Well, you know that when you do that drop off, you already know you can turn that $4.50 into more money because that area is more profitable for you in your zone. You know, so the decision is yours to make on how you want to make your money. You know, so a lot of thirsty drivers out here try to blame others for taking lowball offers as being the thirsty drivers. But I found out it's vice versa. The thirsty drivers are the ones that pitch these orders to other drivers to keep them from maximizing their earnings. That is what's going on more so than Doordash giving you all these lowball offers. People don't want you to know the truth. You know, that's why they're mad and angry with the Doordash revolution. Guess what? I don't care if you're mad and angry with me because I'm giving people some sauce that they can get out here and survive and make it in their market if their market is profitable. You know what I'm saying? So I had 2 drivers and I'm highly irate with them. When I see them, I'm going to bless their soul. You don't sit here and lie to another driver or try to convince another driver to get out here and make that money in a certain zone because you want to make $50 and $60. I understand that it's a cutthroat world and everything, but you got to understand that I've been in this business since 2017. So you know good and well, I'm paying attention to what everything is going on this app. When you got the notification, I also got the notification. See, I know the difference when it's blood red and not anything going on versus when it's blood red and something is going on. You feel what I'm saying? I heard you, but 2 to 4 runs at unacceptable when we don't earn hourly. I understand what you're saying, brother. I understand what you're saying. $2 to $4. No, you're not gonna make a lot of money off of $2 to $4. I don't know if you just was dependent on the Doordash app only. I don't know, was you or are you a multi-app? You know, if you're a multi-app, you can switch apps, you know, and make more money depending on how it is in your market. You know, here Uber Eats do real well as a good bag-up app. Uber Eats and Doordash. Had you ever tried to sign up from Grubhub? Because just having 2 apps, you know, sometimes both of them not profitable. Then that's hurting you in both areas. Because Uber Eats send you all over the world. And as you can tell, Grubhub do the same thing and send you all over the world. You know, you can still cherry pick those offers and everything. I hope that's not too blinding for you. If it is, I will change it back to on me. I just want everybody to see what it looks like here during winter time in the Mid-South area. And we did get ice, as you can tell. They have force and 50% acceptance rate to access to 80. Okay, all right. If the apps change, why we can't change with the apps? That's another thing. We got to get out of that deadbeat mentality of I'm not gonna accept at 50%, 60%, or 70%. As you see on the top dash as well as the diamond drop, I don't get all the low ball offers sent to me like I used to. So, you know, maybe you might need to, I had to swallow my pride. I had that same mindset. Yes, I did. I had that same mindset. Well, first of all, I'm tired of you guys using that as an excuse too. It's just like a running back getting ready to go in the NFL, knowing he gonna get hit now, knowing that's a contact sport, then start complaining once he get hit. Well, I'm tired of getting hit all the time. I'm worrying about wear and tear. You know, so bear not, you might have did make the best decision to start back on the W2. Don't disencourage nobody else, brother. Don't discourage anybody else. Now, you knew full well, just like the rest of us, that when we use this gig apps, we was gonna have to travel miles. We're gonna have to put a lot of miles on our car. You know, wear and tear, not only on our car, but on our body as well. You know, so my thing is, how do you reduce the miles? How do you reduce the idle times and all of that? You know, you go through, you know, experience, mistakes, all of that, unforeseen circumstances. Like you said, miles, because we was making bad decisions at the time because of lack of knowledge. So once we learn to do better, once we learn better, we supposed to do better. So, you know, a lot of people jump out and they get brand new cars. See, that's the thing. That's the thing right there, Bear Knight. We gotta change our mindset. You know, people was ranting and raving, like I said earlier, about these apps, man. But depend on these apps once they down, because they was, you know, complaining about, well, DoorDash ought to do something about, you know, not sending drivers in dangerous areas doing, you know, inclement weather. So DoorDash did something about it. Then they started complaining about, well, man, I can't get on the app and I can't make no money and da-da-da-da-da. You're just not going to please anybody, man, no matter what you do. You're going to still find some naysayers and somebody going to always complain. All right. Since we know there is a problem, how do we identify the problem? And what type of solutions can we have for the problem? We spend more time complaining than finding solutions to the problem. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm talking about changing your mindset. You know, in the morning times out here, man, doing January slowdown, we wasn't making any money. We was going into different zones, you know what I'm saying? Then we decided maybe we need to change our shifts so we can make more money. Guess what? When we changed our shifts, we started making more money. It's up to you. It's your responsibility to figure this thing out. You know, I give a whole lot of information, and people give me a whole lot of slack for giving out all this information. You're telling too much. You're putting out too much information. You know, this, that, and the other. And I'm gonna continue on putting out information. You know, but I'm not gonna just constantly keep spoon feeding people either. You know, it's your responsibility after you get the information. It's up to you to know how to use that information and have your own strategy, have your own idea, be innovative in your own way that will work for you. You know, that's all I'm saying. I live in Colorado, so we always, delivering the snow. See, I know in the area that you in, Carbon, you guys probably look over here and just laugh, you know, man, that look like frost on the ground over there, because you guys in Colorado do get snow, get a lot of it in other areas as well. So, you know, we get it at least once a year here. I'm gonna try to, if it don't blind you too bad. Yeah, you see that glare? I don't want to blind you. You know, we get it here. I really wanted to show the sun coming off of it. Okay, but see, the sun right now is a glare. You know, it's a glare, you know. So yeah, people that's in other areas, man, they get way more snowfall, way more ice than we do. I can't do nothing but give you the respect for being able to still get out there, you know, and be able to do it. And the road crews and all of that, they on top of, okay, we're going to get as much of it off the roads and make it, you know, durable for drivers to come out here. Yeah, you see the sun shining in my face now. That's why I didn't want to turn that tablet to where it do the same thing to you. I'm trying to catch it to where, okay, you can see a little bit of it here, you know. Well, I understand, Bear Knight. You're getting tired of putting all the miles in the car, man. I respect that. So that means you gotta make a change. That means that you gotta find your job. You know, W-2 again. It's probably gonna be the rest of us doing it as well. You know, find your job. You're getting tired of putting all your miles on your car. I understand. So it ain't but one thing to do. Get you another job. You know, did you say that you started back at Papa John, or did I hear you correctly on that? Or you were saying you were getting ready to get you another job? Yes, so you started back at Papa John. Do you cook in there? Do you fix the pieces, or are you a delivery driver? That's my question now. Are you a delivery driver, or are you the one that prepared the pieces in the kitchen? Man, it's blinding out here too. The sun rays are bouncing off the icicles and everything. And they're 4 days a week, rush delivery. So you still doing delivery? So what's the difference if you still doing delivery? That's what I'm talking about. What's the difference if you're still doing delivery? You're still putting miles on your vehicle. You know, I don't know. I'm not able to understand where you're coming from with that. You know, it's way less miles. You must be just dealing with a circumference of a small area or something like that, to where it's way less miles. If it's way less miles, it would work for you. Okay, what part of the area you're in? I have hope in a great day. Rev, bless, be safe, keep pushing through, and keep doing what you do. I appreciate it so much, Angela and Jeremy, man. We have to continue encouraging one another, you know, out here. You know, if it get to the point that I feel like Bear Knight, I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just going to go get another job. And if I get another job, it definitely won't be a delivery job using my car, you know, I probably would get with somebody like, you know, Amazon, you know, or as a delivery driver. Walmart have delivery drivers. Get with McKesson, they have delivery drivers on the company payroll. Bartlett, nice for delivery. Yeah, Bartlett is nice. That's what we was talking about earlier last week. Bartlett nice and everything, you know, on making money. You just got to know what zones to go into. You just got to get the experience of understanding what you're doing when you're out here. You know, you just can't just be all willy-nilly out here driving. It's a lot of strategies. You know, you gotta have a plan. And a lot of us didn't have a plan when we got started in these gig apps. I didn't have one when I first got started. I figured that I can learn as I go. And I believe that was the majority of us. And a lot of us didn't really know what we was getting ourselves into. You know, that's why you're getting a lot of complaining from a lot of people and everything, especially after the pandemic. That pandemic type earnings that drivers make are not making them earnings anymore. So in those areas that's the smaller market was hit the hardest, you know what I mean? And it was more challenging for drivers out here to get out here and make that money. And it still got ice spots out here too. You know, you can't, I mean, it's rocking my vehicle. You know, it's rocking my vehicle. But I'm getting ready to turn this app on and see what's going on. And I believe I'm going to do it just like this here. And if it's not profitable, I'm going back to the hours. It's just as simple as that. I'm not going to do 10 and 12 hours, and 6 of them hours was not profitable. On all 3 apps, that means I'm going to go to the house. I'm not going to be wasting my time. And it stay on a consistent basis to where that's the way it look like, that's the way it's going to be. I'll be looking for a part-time job as well. But I do pretty good off of this here. And I pretty much know how to analyze what I'm looking at when I'm looking at my Doordash app. That's why I wanted to help a lot of other drivers too, because there are things that I see and veteran drivers may see that other drivers may not see. See, just like when it was yesterday, you know, with the apps, look at your customer app, you know, and see what restaurants was open. Then verify it also with Google, you know, and see, does it match up and say that those restaurants was open? And you could have made that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? And you got to map your zones. And when you're doing these deliveries and all that, you got to know your market, know your demographics. You know, you got to know it inside and out. And it takes more than a few months to learn them things. Sometimes it takes years to learn these things, you know, and all of that. It's drivers that have been out here 3 years and still don't know the information that I put out here. And that's real talk. And I wouldn't have know some of the stuff if I hadn't did a year-long review, a case study with Doordash last year. I learned a whole lot from doing it. And that puts me a little bit ahead of the game. There's nothing to brag about at all. We just out here trying to help each other. Because it is enough money out here that we all can make. But when it gets to the point that you're not making any money, you taking the loss, well, then it's time for you to close your business. Just like any other business. You got a lot of businesses that go bankrupt in our world. Okay, what is the #1 reason why businesses go bankrupt? Due to cash flow. You got more money going out than you got money coming in. So yeah. So if you in a position where if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, it's time to do something else. You know, that's it. Still a complaining about the situation. Change the situation and do something else. That's how simple it is. That's how simple it is. You just picked up $6, 1.4 miles. See, stuff like that Hot Facts is sharing with us. That's good money. People might not think that's good money for 1.4 miles, because see, he's in the area where he's gonna get another order, and you know, can make anywhere from $25 to $30 an hour. You know, everybody market different. I agree. Everybody market is different. But you try to squeeze the life out of that zone, of that market, that area, so you can make that money. You know, just as simple as that. That's all it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's about getting out here. You've got to put in work now. Recently got one job, another didn't work out. It's not going to stop me. I'm glad. Yes, that's right. You know, you keep on trying. You know, you don't never give up, man. You know, if one thing don't work, you try something else. You know what I'm saying? It don't necessarily have to be doing this here. It can be doing something else. You know, you keep trying. You know, you keep trying until you succeed. You know, I don't look at it as a failure because you decide you don't want to do, you know, these gig apps anymore. That's not a failure. You just realize that it's not making money for me. It's not profitable for me. I'm closing my business and I'm doing something else. That's all it is. You moving on to a new chapter of your life. You closing one book, you opening another. I commend you and congratulate you for it. You know, so but meanwhile, while I'm still out here, I'm gonna see what I can do while I'm out here. I'm in the area now, see what it's gonna be like. It says busy. I'm gonna see. You know, if I'm not making money like I'm supposed to, I'm gonna go into another area. Just as simple as that. I'm gonna turn on my other apps. You know, because today in our area, we can't get out here and gamble and lose today. We already lost 2 days, so we can't get out here and lose today. So it all depends on if people are ordering at this time, which they haven't been in the last 6 weeks, doing my experience, unless I go, like he said, probably in Bartlett. If I was going to be in Bartlett, I should have already been over there, not just now getting over there. See, I probably would have made that kind of money and been back home now. See, but you know, you got to know the area. You got to know the area real good. You got to know the scenic routes, shortcuts, you know, how to bypass traffic lights and keep it moving. You know, how far the distance is and dropping orders off, cause it's a widespread out there. The CBS News shared a video of a business owner upset because drivers are stealing orders. Yeah, I would like to see that too, Hot Facts. I already know you're gonna put it on today. You know, that's another thing. That's what I mean about thirsty drivers. You know, everybody not honest. There's a lot of dishonest people out here. With the dishonest people out here, it make it harder for the ones that's trying to do it the right way and trying to be as honest as possible. Let me flip the screen back. I hadn't got a hit yet. And when it's slow, ladies and gentlemen, and it's in a low supply and demand, you are gonna have to be in that parking lot where that hot spot is for that particular restaurant. You get that order. I got one. Let's see. Can I show it to you right quick? It may be 3 miles on there. I don't know. Yeah, 3 miles. I'm gonna take that order. You know, I'm gonna take it. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I already know. During the morning time, there are some orders, diamond orders out here. You might can get $14.75 and stuff like that. It may be some diamond plus, but they far, few, and in between. And it's more drivers out here than it is. Let me flip the screen around again. Than it is orders. So everybody's not gonna get a $14.75 order unless you know an area where it's less drivers and more orders, and that may be the area you need to be in. Now, I'm not going to tell you where they are. You should know where they are by now, you know, doing the morning lives that I have done. Now, I will be getting with Hot Facts. You know, also we got a lot of things that we're working on. You know, we'll be having a few people that be going live with me. I can get another content creator to go live with me on YouTube. I guess they trying to improve some things. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, you coming to me? Come on. All right. This is crazy. figure it out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I'll probably be calling Hotfix. I know he gotta drop his children off today. If they want, yeah. If the weather not bad, I know he gotta drop them off. I'll be getting in touch with other drivers today. If not, like I said, I'm gonna ride shotgun. I'm not gonna be able to take you guys in there holding that tab and try to hold the food at the same time. What I will do is, it shouldn't take me that long. They said the food already ready. You know. And I like to thank Hot Facts for the short he put out today. Are you mad, bro? Yeah, what we gotta understand is that anybody that have a girlfriend, wife, or you're in a relationship with a lady, there are certain things you can't say about women. Certain things you just cannot say about women. Women gonna stick together, and they supposed to when it comes to stuff like that. The situation with what Cherry Pick said, the tort, was uncalled for, and it's not tolerated, it's unacceptable. Maybe he don't have a lady friend or whatever. Maybe the other ones don't either. Reason why they just don't care what comes out of their lip when they talking. He was the main one talking to me months ago about, we got to respect the ladies. I'm talking about always Cherry Pick. We got to respect the ladies. He was so worried about me and Reese disrespecting ladies because we was just explaining to people about how certain content creators was clickbait and they was a woman. And me and him had that mean conversation about we got to respect the lady. So how dare you tell me we got to respect the lady? All we did was tell the truth. We wouldn't bash them versus what you just did. So these people's talking about we twisting their words around and stuff. No, we're not twisting their words around and stuff. Something wrong with them individuals, to where they don't like life, or maybe it was their upbringing. Maybe they had a hard time during their adolescent stages coming up and have to live a hard life. That's understandable. They're not the only ones. A lot of us, have to live a hard life. My father passed away when I was 9 years old. So it didn't make me turn out to be a savage out here in this world and just go at anybody left and right and go way left and stuff like that. So it's just unacceptable behavior, and he need to apologize to the ladies for talking crazy like that. That's all I got to say about it, and I'm done with it. Cause he don't like a certain content creator, which is me, and he's trying to go left with everybody because I'm not trying to fall for his foolishness. I hold myself accountable, and I gotta hold my responsibility and not keep getting tied up in nonsense drama. I don't need drama to get monetized, because that's not what we're worrying about right now. I don't need drama to get subscribers. My challenge is to give you tips, information, strategies when I do these reviews that'll help you maximize your earnings. I know y'all probably saying you gonna mess around and get a contract violation. No, I'm not. I already got in touch with Doordash, and I'm getting in touch with the customer right now. And that food should be ready no soon as I walk in. You see, I thought I wanted to share that to put something on your mind. A lot of these people out here, they're acting too childish. They're acting the shoe size instead of their age. And you're 40 years plus old. You know what I'm saying? That says a whole lot about you as an individual. Somewhere down in there, you're the messed up individual, not everybody else that's in the world that you're living in. That's all DoorDash Revolution got to say about that. And I'll stand by that, and I will die by that. Point blank. And everybody needs to stop gravitating to that stuff, condoning all that craziness too. Because if you didn't condone it, they wouldn't do it. I'm just keeping it real. Now, let me get in here and do this one more time. One more time, and one more time. But first of all, I want to thank all the viewers. I want to thank all my subscribers. I want to thank everyone for joining us on this morning ride-alongs. joining us on this journey. I congratulate those that have success. I will be showing a driver that got a large order last night, and I'm going to mention his name, and everything, and congratulate him for his hard work and effort in making that money. I'm going to show his receipt. Hopefully I may be able to get him on the channel to where he can tell his story and his experience, the way you hear it from him. And I dare anybody to say this man's not telling the truth, because you ain't witness. See, this person parking a little too close. But they good, though. I know who they is. They messing with me. How y'all doing this morning? How's it going, brother?
What's going on, bro?
Hey, we'll be back out here. Let me do it the right way. We back out. We back out. All right. All right.
Watch you in there.
I'm getting ready to go back in, but that's right, though. How y'all doing, though?
Good. Watching you.
I tell you what, I might call y'all in a few minutes.
Alright. Yeah. We done good this morning. We've got all diamond orders. I've been writing them down here. We got
Congratulations.
Diamond.
Congratulations. You know what, I'm gonna give you guys a call for you if you want to talk a little bit. Just, share your story. You ain't gotta go through all, but share your story, share your experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Encourage others. Encourage each other if you want to do so. If you want to do so. I'm gonna get ready to go in here and pick this order up. And I'm gonna leave that window. Back up. It was rough out here. Alright. I'm in line, Nick Flo. Y'all go ahead and go out before I do. Talk to y'all later.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, you do the same. Alright, I know I probably lost everybody in the world. That's understandable. You know, it's all good. It was in there longer than we supposed to be, but it was real crowded. Real crowded. But yeah, back to what I was saying earlier. You know, all right, we're back into it. Yep. Doing wrong. All right. That's gonna be a left turn. Let's see. Left turn. Yeah, but we back in business though. It's all good. Make a left turn, right turn. I probably won't be on live no more in probably about an hour and a half today. You know, I want to show success. I want people to understand that we gotta stop making excuses and just get out here and go get that money. What if we got to change from going from a gig job to a regular W-2, or find ways to where we have to study what we doing, our historical data and all that, and learn our area better, and learn how these apps is changing, and we got to adapt with the change. I knew I had to. It was a hard pill for me to swallow. You know, I had to change my mindset. I still am a cherry picker. I'm still a cherry picker. I don't accept everything. You know, there's times I make the decision to accept certain offers, excuse me. And I might feel a certain way about it, but I'm not gonna sit here and just rant and rave and do a whole lot of complaining. But we human though. We human, that's part of the human nature. I understand that, but let's try to find solutions to where we can be able to make the right decisions and adapt with the change so we can maximize our earnings. I just got out here and just got my first order. And I usually set my timer. And I set my timer, that's how, you know, I try to get out here and make more money. Barry Knight, I understand what Barry Knight was talking about. Charles D, good morning, brother. Appreciate you, man. Joining in, looking at us once again. We're back on the road. You know, the positivity, that's what we're trying to bring. There's so much negativity in our world. I just wanted to be an individual to try to bring some positivity. We started first addressing the negativity, and it turned into drama, but that's what happens when you clash against negativity. You know, trying to open people's eyes up to where they change their mindsets and start saying, you know, it's too much negativity in the world. Let's all of us try to figure out a way to, you know, have a positive day, a positive outlook. There's a lot of drivers out here already go through stress and anxiety. You're trying to pay your bills on time, and, you know, you're trying to figure out ways to make that extra money, and it's more challenging out here. It can be stressful. You know, you might want to go on that vacation trip, or you might want to, you know, surprise your wife, you know, you want to do something extra special, and it brings stress and anxiety when you feel like you don't be able to reach them goals. And a lot of negativity is already involved with you being negative yourself, then to hear others pile up the plate, if you know what I mean. And that don't help at all. But look like that's what we love. We love negativity, and we want to hear it. But that thing get old, you know what I'm saying, when everybody is negative about something, and we talking about a problem, and the problem not really being addressed to a point to where we can have a solution for the problem. And we're going to try to bring solutions from the Doordash revolution, you know, hoping that it will help you. in your market, help you in your city, help you as an individual, help you in our world, help you in our community. You know, that's what it's all about. Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of slack. I already knew that. I already knew that. I already knew the waters I had to tread. But I decided I need to do it. You know, there's enough money out here for all of us to make without us being too thirsty and too greedy and trying to make others not be able to reach their goals and making money. And they know what I mean if you see the videos in the past of people spoofing, signal jamming, using bots, you know, all kind of stuff, you know, pitching orders purposely to drivers so they can get the bigger orders and all of that. Those are the thirsty drivers that don't be mentioned. They're always talking about the $3 and $4 order. A driver that's thirsty not going to chase no $3 and $4 order, ladies and gentlemen. Use your common sense. So somebody was lying when they was talking about that. Now people was forced in to have to take them because everybody wouldn't take them, you see. But there's a way you can selectively pick those orders to where it won't hurt you as bad, and that you can at least level out the playing field and start making better decisions on them orders that will help you maximize your earnings and make a profit. Get a little too warm in here right now. Yes, indeed, Herb dropped his order off. See what else we got. We're gonna get ready to go. So that's what we need to do, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta stop making excuses and get out here and get that money. You know, get out here and get it. And to get out here and get it, you gotta grind for it. Get out here and get it, you gotta work for it. We done got spoiled. The pandemic done spoiled us. The way that money was real easy and we was making that lazy money. Now we gotta put in work for it. And we definitely gotta put in work for it. You know, so anything worth having, you gotta put something into it in order to get something out of it. So that's what I just wanted to share with everyone. You know, yeah, I ain't got it warm in here. Wait, that one down there. Yes, indeed. But yeah, once again, I gotta commend Doordash for what they did for looking out the safety of drivers during inclement weather. You know, they shut the operation down. They already told us that they was gonna get it back up and going, and they did. At the time they said they was gonna do it. So now drivers, we get out here, we gotta maximize our earnings. Now those that just on a single app, thing now is that if you're able to get approved on these other different apps, try as many apps, sign up for many of them as you can. See, can you get approved for them? And the ones that you do get approved for, you know, you're gonna have to learn how to use that app. You gotta learn what caters to that app, what retail stores, restaurants, and so forth caters to that platform in your market, in your zones, and maximize your earnings at the time that money is there. You know, so yeah. What it's all about. Drop this bad off. Let's see, can I find a receipt? I gotta congratulate a delivery driver last night for getting the order that he got. He got a large order. He's top dash. He's in the diamond program. You know, he works very hard. You know, he had to get out of his comfort zone. And I'm not gonna put his business out there, but he had to get out of his comfort zone. And definitely a true hard worker. The people that know him, just like I know him, know he had to put in a whole lot of work. You know, and he inspired me to keep doing videos that I'm doing that's going to help drivers out here. And he's making the right decisions to maximize his earnings. And I'm so glad to see that he's doing it. I really am. I'm so glad to see that he's doing it. All right. Hope everyone had it. Well, we hadn't had the weekend yet. We getting ready to get into the weekend. And I hope that everybody have a good weekend and make plenty of money, and everything. And try not to stress it out too much, out here when you doing these gig apps. And don't let the influence of other people that brings negativity, let it create in your space, your head space. You know what I'm saying? You have to weed that stuff out, especially when it's information that's not good for you. So it's not going to help you. You have to weed that negativity out. There's going to be people out here that's just going to be that way. There's going to be people out here that's going to be, we're living in what they call the dog-eat-dog world, a cold world out here. People are cutthroat due to their thirst for and their greed for money. And they'll do anything for it, and they will run over people to get it. So that's the way it is. Okay, we're getting close to the spot where we need to drop off. That's why I'm showing myself more in the spot, because of the positioning of the sun. Yeah, I don't want to show all the glare. I still bouncing off this field. See what I'm saying? It's still showing a little glare there. But all of this had ice on it. The roadways are pretty good today. I just passed that spot too. I could have turned there, but I'm gonna turn here and then go back around. Then around. That's why I got my tablet in the position I got it in, so you won't be seeing all this sun glare. But I can turn here. All right, and turn back around. See this one? That's what I'm saying. Okay, I might flip the screen back around. Keep that glare from getting in your eyes. All right, there we go. Here we drop this oil off. Is there any questions anybody want to ask? You can put it in the chat line, the live chat, and I'll try to answer as best as I can. Or if there's any other topic you want to discuss, or we can talk about that, as well as we still talking about stop making excuses, go out there and get that money. What are you doing to get your money? You're going to decide to stop doing these gig apps and do something else, or you're going to find out different strategies and adapt to the changes and find ways to make better money. I need to go right there. I would like to hear about it in the live chat. Bear Knight and myself had a good conversation going on about the decision making on if I'm gonna decide to continue on doing this, or I'm gonna get with a W-2.
The customer requested you hand them the order. Additional instructions are provided in the Dasher app.
We're gonna turn this bad boy around right here. Hopefully, I'll let y'all see some scenery. Yeah, it don't look like too much of a glare right there. I'll be right back. It's not gonna take long. All I gotta do is drop this order off. Say hand tool. Okay, put my mags back on. PPE.
The customer requested you hand them the order.
All right,
additional instructions are provided in the Dasher app.
And that's what we're going to do. Get my bag from down there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reorganize everything. Okay. All right. Yeah, she met me on the forklift. A small jump. It's all good. Get ready and push back out here and see what we're gonna get. All right. Okay. Well, it looks a lot better. We got 4 hot spots available. I'm gonna go to the nearest one. That's what I always do. You know, I'm not gonna travel 8 miles to another hot spot for it not to have any orders. That's what we mean about don't chase hot spots, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we mean by that. Make sure I go ahead and there we go. All right. Like I've lost everybody. Like I said, I'll probably do another 30 minutes. I may do another hour. Let's see how it's gonna go. No, I'm not gonna try that. I'm driving pretty fast. Yeah, they're driving pretty fast. I'm gonna flip the screen, give everybody a scenery. All right, there we go. Try to pick up this next one. I just got through talking to a subscriber. Glad to meet him in person. Shook their hands and everything. We exchanged phone numbers. And wow. And I was on break steam. That's a nice little dip. They need to have a little sign there. But yeah. Exchange phone numbers and stuff. And if you got any questions they want to, ask, you can ask. I'm also going to be working on, I already got the Discord channel up and going, but I got to have some admin, moderators, and stuff like that. The more people that join. And then we're going to have different sessions, Q&A questions, valuable information. Let's see, can I pull? Okay, they're waiting on me and I'm waiting on them. Okay. I'm going to share share his receipt that he showed me. He was all right with it. The money that he made off of one order. And I'm going to congratulate him today on it. Let's see, can I pull him up? Try something else. Let's see. Okay. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm gonna take a closer look at that. Let's see, can I know that person's name? I will be showing his receipt soon. Charles D. I'm in the 10 degree weather. Ooh-wee, that's colder than it is here. What area is that in, Charles D? And deliver. I understand, brother. I understand. Yeah, like maybe a few times out of the year we usually get below single digit. Omaha. Oh yeah, that's right, you told me that before. You in that city where the famous boxer Terrence Crawford is at. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's one awesome fighter, man. Look like nobody not gonna beat him unless he beat himself. Do you think him and Earl Spence gonna ever face off? Or it's just gonna be talk about it? What's the wind chill factor up there right now? That's 10 degrees Fahrenheit. I want to know what the wind chill factor is. in Omaha, Nebraska. Wow, that person looked like they was ready to. Wow. I don't know. Do you know I'm from the state? I'm rolling with Earl Spence. I heard that, Rick and Knight. He's from so Earl from Texas, huh? I heard that. I know I'm Frosty. He started laughing, said he Frosty. Okay. Yeah, man, I'm trying to figure out if them guys they gonna let them actually go at it, man, or they just gonna talk about it. Or maybe it's not enough money involved. I don't know. Maybe it's not enough money involved. Yes, indeed. Both of them fighters, man, they at the best of their game right now. It would be nice to see both of them go at it. Thank you for stopping by, Thomas, man. Thank you once again for sending them blessings to us, man. We definitely need those blessings, man. You seed sowing, my brother. I appreciate that. I appreciate the seed sowing principles of sending us blessings, man. Fight won't happen. Too many hiccups. Yeah, I kind of agree. I don't think it's going to happen either. You know, I don't think it's going to happen. I believe the corporate big leagues. Yeah, I agree with you also, Rick and I think they're trying to keep them from getting in it, man. You know, so I think it's a money thing. 20 miles, delivered $31, but I can't take it. I won't be back. I didn't get a chance to read everything. See, that's a prime example of knowing if that order is profitable for you or not. It was some good money in it, but it's out of this area where he wanna make his money. He could probably double that if he stay in this area. That's why you got to be able to make the right decisions on. Okay, some people just look at that dollar amount and run. Then when they get the order and find out it wasn't as profitable as they thought it was, then they want to complain about it. That's what I was talking about in my video yesterday on dashing with a different mindset. What's your end game? What's your end game? I'm not talking about an exit strategy. We talking about what's your plan. You mean tell me that line all the way around here? Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't mean to hit that, but I was trying to hit that turn signal. You see this line, right? They going, where is they going? See, he think I'm trying to cut in front of him. Hopefully I can show this line when I'm coming back around. Now I'm gonna go a little further down so y'all can see this line. That line is for Perkins. Let me go down a little further. I want y'all to be able to see this. That line. And I'm not doing it any justice at all. Okay, let's see. Can I turn in a way? All right. The drive-through pickup. Some here and some don't. You're gonna see a little bit of glare. See that line, ladies and gentlemen? And you see where it's wrapping around? That line right there. I'm hoping it's at the mattress place and not the no, it's gotta be something else right there. That may be Starbucks. That's what it is. Wow. All right. Yeah, that's Starbucks. That's where that line is. Okay. Well, I know where I need to go. I'm going that direction. we can use the drive-through, but at the same time, if you have to go across traffic in two cities, it's not going to be well. Okay, I understand hot facts. I understand. And I thought I had got rid of that truck. That truck went in behind me, ladies and gentlemen, all on my rear end. I hate when they do that. They fake like they get ready to turn one direction, and then you done took your mind off of them, and then the next thing you know, they on your rear end. You know. All right. I still got ice on this vehicle. I try to get as much of it off as possible. All right. I'm gonna wait right here. There's nobody behind me at the moment. All right, this is what I want to show. I'm gonna give congratulations to LA. That's what he did last night off of one order. You know, he had a large order. You see what the original offer was to the total payout that he got for that order. I congratulate him for being able to snag that big whale. I got a spark in my truck, all gallons of milk. Okay, you making some money. Them gallons of milk on, you got a real workout. I know that you got on your hands there. So yeah, spark, you can do pretty good in the morning time with it. The hot facts roll. You know what I mean? He going non-stop. See, you guys market not slow as it is here. As you see, I got that one order, hadn't gotten anything else. Yeah, I know that's an indication I'm gonna move around. I'm not gonna keep shopping in the area that I'm not making any money at all, knowing that it's low supply and demand. She ready to jump out there too. All right. Yeah, I just got another hit, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna have to slow it down real quick. I'm getting these little small diamond orders, but we're gonna collect them though. 1.3 miles on that one. That one's closer. I almost didn't make the deadline on that one, but we picked it up. Said the order is ready to go. Let me flip the screen. I do not want you guys to get a lot of sun glare in your eyes, in your face, you know, and all of that. All right, we're back at the spot we was at earlier. Yeah, I see somebody I recognize pulling in. Then they might change their direction and kept going. See, a wise young content creator said that if you want to know how people is and everything, get them angry, and then you'll know what type of person they is. There's a lot of truth in what that content creator was saying, and I appreciate T Money Man for dropping that information and insight on us about who we deal with and who we shouldn't deal with in life, you know, or how to deal with people according to their behavior, personality, and character, to be able to get along with people. Those you're not able to get along with, the best way to keep peace sometimes is not to be around individuals that like to keep stuff going. You know what I mean? So I'm getting ready to go ahead and get this order. I'm not going to sit there and wait on, you know, let me get my Doordash a deal so they recognize me when I come in. I didn't have that mask on there like they didn't know who I was. You know, so I'm getting ready to go back in here again and do it again. All right, be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Shouldn't take me too long. Yeah, I can't flip it back. Well, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. I told you it wasn't gonna take too long. Told you it wasn't gonna take too long. All right. We gotta move around. It's not a lot of large ones, but you know, there's still some decent sized ones out here. Just everybody not gonna be able to get them. And that's the way it is, you know. But you want to keep getting them diamonds and diamonds and diamonds. And you get the ones for short distance, you make some money. Next thing you know, you made 25 in that hour. I can make a right turn on this one. Yeah, I can make a right, but I'm gonna make a left. All right. Yes, indeed. I saw this short tooth this morning. Hot facts. I saw it. And definitely, you know, women stick together. They supposed to. You know, you just don't dog out women like that. You know, I'm going to flip the screen around. You know, so. All right. I'm gonna make a right turn, but it's gonna be one of them weird right turns, but it's safe. It kept me from being caught in the middle of that traffic. Yes, indeed. See a few other drivers this morning. One, I think he doing Uber Eats and also doing Walmart Spark and also doing Doordash. I seen that individual come through. They was getting ready to pull up in here, but I think they got hit somewhere else. You know, which is a good thing. You know, you make your money and know how to work within that algorithm. And if it's a good algorithm, you'll know it. You know if you're in a good one or a bad one. Trust me, you're gonna know. All right. Okay. In front of that vehicle. Let me flip the screen real quick too. Yeah. Now you understand why. Now you understand why I didn't go out that way. Besides the traffic was, even if it was a right turn, I couldn't have see around them vehicles. So I took the safer route. It was a longer route, but it was a safer route. Sometimes you had to go a longer distance sometimes for it to be a safer route for you. You know. But if it went all the vehicles right there, I would have went ahead and turned there. You know, I would have already done that. Rocking into an hour and 20 minutes now. I need one more order to finish the hour. Yeah. I want to say about 35 to almost 40 minutes at that time. I was driving over here before I turned my app on, so we're not quite at the hour mark yet for me making per hour. So if I get a nicer hit, I do. If I don't, I stack them fives right now. Yeah, then I'm gonna close the chapter of that hour, and I'm gonna survey what's going on in my area. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I know viewers that came on might be surprised they got a wrench, but yeah, we gave people that we feel like that needed a wrench. That's pretty good at addressing issues and negativity if it happened to come on the platform. And if I give you a wrench, that means that I trust you with that capability. You know, so moderator's jobs is, hey, you got the the managing moderators, and then you got the safe moderators, and then you got your admin. Okay, so everybody have to, make sure that your channel don't get disrupted, that you stay focused on the information you're doing on your live, and that your live you don't have to shut your live down because of trolls or people with a whole lot of negativity and drama. We're not trying to bring negativity and drama on this channel. We try to keep it respectable, as I do when I go on other channels. I try to keep it respectable in the chat lines and all that, and I be asking for them to do the same. Since we on that topic, let me flip the screen around so you can see me. I made sure in my next live, because I don't have the information accessible on hand at this moment, there's someone that's using my name to troll other channels, and I want people to know that it's not me.
The customer requested you leave the order at their door.
Okay, and I got proof, and I'm gonna show that proof. I might show it before I get off the live today, if I'm able to pick it up, so you'll know what it looked like. And when you see that person, automatically whoever channel they own. And if you're a moderator on other channels, go on and get rid of that person that call themselves trolling other channels, saying they the Doordash revolution. I know who the person is. I got a chance to hear them talking about they was gonna do this. So I'm gonna show you proof. Hopefully when I get back, I'm gonna get on that other phone to do it. I should be able to show proof. May be able to show it on this one. All right, leave at the door. Take a photo. Y'all know the business. I'll be right back. All right, drop this off real quick, and then we'll go back to business. It ain't. All right, I'm back. Let me do a little quick fire. Thank you, Jesus. I left that spot just in time. They got one of them. You can't see it unless I show it to you. Hopefully you can see it. You know what? You can partially see it a little bit. Over here, the little roof part that's above the patio and balcony, just like that one there. Boy, it had ice 3 inches thick. As soon as I left that spot, that ice started dropping. I could have got hit in the head. Let me spin this back around. I could have got hit in the head. Let me park over here for a split second. All right, made them kibbles and bits. They added up, put it together. All right, I'm wasting a little time. I need to be on my way back. Hold on, let's see, can I pull this information up? Let's see, can I pull this information up? Let's try that. If you see anything look like that, you see where it says Doordash Revolution? Okay, that's not me, that's a troll. You know good and well I would never tell Cherry he's king. Okay? All right, I'm gonna show another one. Okay, maybe not that one. This one. Okay, let's see. It was one of them. But that troll sit there and told everybody that they got kicked out of Pedro's live trolling this derail. And I'm gonna show you once again what it looked like. Then they got another one called Rev's Corner. If you know me well enough, you know my dialect, you know why I speak and all of that. Let's see, let's pop this back up. Right there. If you can see it real good. Right there. All right, I'm gonna slide it to the side a little bit so you can see what it's saying. I would never talk like that, ladies and gentlemen. Talking about, you will be reviewed next. Trader. Trader know I would never come at him like that. But we all know who that troll is. So they did it on Reese Live yesterday. I got a phone call and I got the information that they was doing it on Reese Live and they was trolling his channel. What the dumbest didn't know, and I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag, that I had already let Reese know by giving him screenshots of the live where this activity was going on there. You guys forgot I do reviews. I'm stacking up my cards. I'm stacking my deck up before I start playing the game that I want to play. But like I said, different individuals want to sabotage Doordash Revolution channel. They want to use trolls using my name to troll other content creators' channels. I wouldn't do anything like that to Pedro, Hannibal, or anybody else. So I want that to be made clear, and I'm gonna be putting it on notice, and I'm gonna keep on putting it on notice. And all of that. And I'm gonna do a review. And I'm gonna stack my deck when I do my review. And when y'all see the review and hear them witness against themselves, you guys need to stop condoning the activities of their wrongdoing. I wanted that to be made known and made clear now. Now, I'm not gonna say in the name, but they know who they are. The people that know they did it know who they are. And I will be doing a review. And when I do that review, they're gonna wish they didn't do it. So I gotta put it on notice that it is an individual want to sabotage my channel. It is an individual that's using my name, trolling other people's channels. It's not me. Cause they want some attention. They want to stay relevant because the Doordash Revolution stopped saying their name, stop giving them attention, stop being caught up in the drama. But I am gonna have to address it sooner or later. That's all I want to say about that. And it's not going to be negativity that I'm bringing. It's going to be bringing positivity towards the negativity. I just want everybody to know that. So somebody going to relate that message like, yeah, he done put on notice that he's going to do something soon. Yes, I am. Just stay tuned. Let me turn this app back on and concentrate on making my money. I just thought that needed to be said. And I'm not going to leave it unchecked. And I am going to address the individuals that are guilty of that activity, since they want so much attention. This might not be the attention that they want that I'm getting ready to give. So we got records, we got documentation and all of that. So that's all I need. I'm gonna address it sooner or later, and I'm gonna address it on my terms. But I want to put it on notice and let everybody know that's not me around here trolling people's channels. That's not even my character. How do you define the character of a human being? Their behavior, personality, and attitude. You know, and everybody know that's not my behavior, that's not my personality, that's not my attitude. So they know that's not my character. So I don't even know why the individual wasting all that time doing some foolishness like that. Let me flip this camera back around. Yeah, now I'm through with that subject. Getting a little warm in here. I got a hit, I almost missed it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was $7.75. So we're looking at close to $18 for the hour. See, we did do that. We did make the timer on that. $18 for the hour. See, so you can make an range between $18 to $25 an hour in a slower market. There's some drivers making $20 to $25 in this area doing these slow times, and they made their goal and made that money. I was just a little bit shy of the 20. We'll live with the 18. They kept giving me orders. There was a moment I wasn't getting any, but I'm getting them now. So I'm on my way back to the same spot that's feeding me right now. I'm at the turn, yeah, I'm at the windows a little bit. I ain't got it too warm. 29 degrees Fahrenheit in the Mid-South area. 29 degrees in Collierville at this moment as we are speaking. You know, Howard and Mr. Charlie, they making their money today. I thought I'd, give them a break from, being on here. I know I enjoy them so much for being on here, and they enjoyed being on here. But I didn't want to, wear a good thing out, or wear a welcome out, as you said. He might have needed that break today so he can just focus on just making his money only. But yeah, he enjoyed being on the lives and enjoyed, sharing his experience with you. And once again, I got to congratulate him on his efforts, how he had to change his whole mindset to become the driver that he is today. So we give a salute to him about that. And also, like I said, I gave salute to LA. We just got through showing you his, receipt on how he pulled that large order. I'm just not going to tell nobody where it was from, but he's worked very hard, diligently, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to put his business out here. I just want to salute a brother that inspires me to keep it going. What's going on, Kevin Anderson? You said something about hourly pay? No, the way we do it here, I do it by the hour anyway. We don't have that earned by hour or earned by time, earned by the order here in our market. But I work that way anyway. And I'm going to tell you why I started doing it in the month of September last year and everything. What's going on, brother? How you doing? All right. Hey, how's it going? They looking at me all crazy like, y'all holding the line up. Yeah, I wanted to talk to him. I'm gonna call him in a minute. I, appreciate what he do and everything. But he inspired me to stay out here and do what I do. And I was happy for him and congratulated him for his hard work. He was able to snatch that whale out of the ocean. So he worked hard and diligently to get there. And I'm going to be featuring other drivers' receipts as they give me permission to do so, and give recognition to them and salute to them for the hard work they do. I might not be able to get in here now. Yeah, I got one spot. It's going to be hard to get out of here. I better go right here. I'm going to start parking on the other side. It's getting tough now. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I did get another hit out of here. And as you can see, that's how much it is right now. I got to hurry up and get in here and get it out, so I get paid for that out. There's nothing to brag about. It's how I do it. And I'm going to get back to what I mean by that after I get back. And if I don't, be sure Kevin Anderson to remind me to answer that question or statement that you put out there about the earn by time, earn by order. We don't have it in our area, but I worked that way anyway due to the month of September last year, which was my worst month as not being the top dasher. Okay. What happened was we was on 30-minute blocks, 1 hour block, 2 hour blocks, couldn't get on to 4 hours later. So we had to learn how to adapt on how can I maximize my earning in that 1 hour and get less lowball offers in that hour. That's where I came up with that strategy. That's what I mean about you can change your mindset and you can adapt to the situations that's giving you a challenge on how to make money and still be able to make money. That's what I was talking about. So he don't have to remind me now because I just got through telling the answer just then. I'm gonna go in here real quick and everything. It's the circumstances and the experiences that you go through in doing this to where you come up with better strategies and you come up with better decision making in order to make a profit. The next thing I want to talk about won't be today, but we want to discuss that active time, dash time, travel time, idle time is very imperative too on being able to maximize your earnings. So you won't be out here just spinning your wheels. They say you're spinning your wheels right now. They getting the food prepared right now. I'm getting ready to go in there and get it. I already done did my conversation with Doordash, checking in with them, and I also checked in with the customer. That's what you got to do. So I'm not wasting time on that because I wouldn't have been doing it but standing and still waiting anyway. But I want to make sure that I dot my I's, cross my T's, pause at my commas, stop at my periods, and do my customer service thing with DoorDash, do my customer service thing with my customer. Now I'm getting ready to do my customer service thing with the restaurant operators. That's how it's supposed to go, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we can keep getting that money, and that's how we can keep, getting them residual clientele that are the highest paying customers, and the highest paying customers are the higher tipping customers. Remember that and be mindful how you treat people. But we will be talking about the laws of reciprocity also. Coming from Fitzgerald Mason, I'm gonna put a little bit of sprinkle a little bit of my sauce on it so you can understand what we mean by that. All right, be right back. We're gonna go in here and I'll be right back. Let me put this car off though, but I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Told you I would be back. Wouldn't be that long. And I wished I would have been able to take you guys on the inside. Customer looked at me and said, man, lady just walked up to you, asked for your order, walked over and your order just came to her just like that. Man, that's some good timing you got. That's why you can't always be in a hurry. I was on time in there for a perfect handoff, and here I am now. All right, this is what I want to also express. That looked like a right turn. It is. This is what I want to express. All right. This is what I want to express. This lady, she looking at me talking to the camera. They be thinking you crazy, but she seen what I was talking to her. Then when I looked towards her direction, she looking at me right now. You know, but that's the way it is. Stuff that people don't understand, they think you're losing your mind. And that's the way it goes sometimes. Now, with the tips that I be getting from the customers, I will be using them tips to do an employee of the month. I did one for January. I'll be doing one for February. And I already got 5 other candidates for all the way up to about June. So I will be using that tips to give a gift. You know, maybe a gift card or a gas, card or something like that. So that show recognition to the employees that not only do the delivery drivers right, but they do every customer right with their best business etiquette and their best customer service. And I will be giving rewards to them, for their hard work at the retail stores or at the restaurants. We're talking about merchants and merchant operator employees. We will do that, and we will put it on here, give them recognition and give back to them for being able to have a good behavior, personality, attitude during rush hour times and treating everybody the same and giving that same customer service and VIP service to their customers and clients. I will be rewarding them a token of appreciation for what they do. And that's what we will be doing. I'll be doing it out of the tips that I receive from customers. So I think that's a good thing, a good interaction to have with the restaurant employees, with the restaurant operators, to where we have that good business relationship and getting these orders fulfilled. Where they make money, Doordash make money, we make money. And, that's what it's all about. We gotta get ready to drop this order off quick. And by the time I drop this order off, it should be the end of my hour. And we want to be able to, interact with restaurant operators, and merchants. We want to be able to interact with customers, and that you'll be able to see it on our channel and featuring them in our channel. So that way we can keep that cash flow flowing in a direction where people will keep tipping. Not only that, but they can keep getting the best service that they can get from us as contractors working these platforms and different apps. That's what I want to be able to provide for them and for us as well. And that's my approach of how I address the no tip, no trip. I'm not an advocate of it. If I had said I was an advocate of it and was doing it this way, I would get so much negativity. Ooh, y'all see that, didn't you? Didn't you see how close that was? Saw how close that was. Why is they turning in this line? See, that's the reason why I didn't go all the way in there. I mean, that person was literally, see, look at her. Why is they turning so short like that there, see? See? You done seen several vehicles turning off into this turn lane here. You know, including the school bus. You know, so wow. That's crazy. That first one, if I had a pulled up right here, we would have collided. You know. Why is they turning so short to where they turning off into this turning lane? And they got that lane right there. See, that's you know, that's crazy. That's crazy. You're gonna drop this order off. We're almost in the close of this hour. You know, and I gotta go down Winchester in this lane here. Drop this off. We're gonna make $18.75 for the hour. But that's how I do it by the hour. You can physically see how I did it. I explain how I do it. We don't have the earn by time, earn by order here. But I treat my orders by earning it by the time, by the hour. Trying to reduce my idle time. And that's something else that we want to cover. That's something else we want to discuss. And stop making excuses, ladies and gentlemen. Just go get that money. Find innovative ways that you can still go get that money. No matter how challenging these apps are on trying to keep us from making or maximizing the earnings that we want to maximize. So stop fault finding, stop placing blame, start having solutions for problems where you can make the right decisions to maximize your earnings and make a profit in this business. That's the information we want to share with drivers, beginning drivers, as well as intermediate drivers, as well as advanced drivers or seasoned drivers. I'm gonna have to make a turn again once they get around. I'm coming up on where I need to go. I'm in a little spot right now. If it had been, well, McDonald's over there. You know, so yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we got to do. Stop all the complaining, stop all the whining, stop all the fault finding, stop all the negativity. You wasting all that energy to do all those things. Oh, I got it. Okay, I see where we're going now. I could have kept straight. I don't know why Doordash, why the GPS got me going that way when I could have kept straight down where I needed to go and still would have been able to get there that way. Still cutting all through here. Okay. About a mile and a half away. We're looking at approximately 5 minutes away from my destination. I didn't multi-app at this moment. I could have multi-app and even made more. And if I had been multi-app, I would have made more than just $18 for that hour. That was just on Doordash. I would have made $25 plus an hour with Grubhub added into the equation. So it's good to start, you know, signing up for different apps. Once you get approved on those apps, learn how to master, you know, skill sets in those apps, and then learn how to multi-app the right way so you can be able to maximize your earnings. And just like, okay, the lights out here. The lights are out here. Okay. I'm not going to go across there until he make his move. This is an area, ladies and gentlemen, that that's in this area we got to be aware of right here on Houston Levee. And this is Poplar. Over here where Huey's and all of them, Germantown Commissary in this area, we have to be careful. It's a four-way stop now. Lights are not operating at this moment, and it's you might as well set 9 o'clock. So I want everybody to be aware. That's why that traffic's so bagged up right there, because that light is not working at that intersection there. So drivers that are in my area, that is some powerful information for you to know today, you know, and all of that. So I hope that you are listening so you won't, be surprised and wind up coming that direction. And normally we had the trains come through here throughout the whole day. I hope they get that fixed soon. You can see where some of the power lines are hanging low due to the ice and all that. I'm 2 minutes away, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm almost finished with this video, this live as well. We have the Doordash Revolution morning show. It could be anywhere from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. or 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday. I will have different guests on here, different drivers on here. We will be multi-apping together or dashing together, in our ride along, sharing our experience with you. So that's where we want to be. Be able to interact with other drivers in different markets, different city, and even in a different state. So we got a lot of work to do, and we want to continue doing this so we can add value to our content, and hopefully it be valuable for you. We thank you for joining us today in our ride along. It's a different kind of experience, and I hope that experience help you out a whole lot to where you feel like I'm not alone out here. I'm riding with a group of drivers that are passionate in what they're doing, professional at what they're doing, and they being successful about making that money. They're not bashing one another. They're encouraging each other to make the right decisions, to maximize your earnings, and make better opportunities to make a profit. So that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. And we're glad that we were able to share our experience with you, the way you like, man, I'm dashing with them. I'm multi-apping with them. I'm making my money with them. Man, they inspire me to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. Getting ready to close the chapter of this book for today. And we gonna be hope to see you in the next video. But I'm gonna show you.
The customer requested you hand them the order.
Okay, that's
they
down
added
there.
The following instructions. Hand it to me.
That's down there. Share this knowledge, share this information, share it with a friend, share it with another driver that may need this information that may help them, be able to make a means of income, earn an income, be able to pay their bills, be able to get their vacation. This is how we encourage one another. She said, hand it to her, I'll be right back. Hand it to her, I'll be back. I'll be right back. Let you look at the neighborhood. They're building houses out here. There's a whole lot of places they build houses out here. All right, I'm back. All right. Before I could do it, I got another hit, ladies and gentlemen. But I had ended that dash. You know what I'm saying? at $17.75. So we're gonna go ahead and pick this order up. Take care. Peace. Have a good one. The hand that is dealt to you, as we said when we're dealing in cards and playing spades and stuff, try to make the best out of that situation so it can be a profitable day for you. Take care, peace, and we'll see you in the next video.